Good day, students. Today we're going to look at some solutions to a couple of your practice exercises. These deal with adding polynomials, and they come from page 43 in chapter 7, book 3 of your Math 1025 booklets. And it asks us in the instructions to add and write the answers in descending order. Of course, descending order means highest exponent first, then the next highest right down to the lowest. Now when you're adding polynomials, okay, just take a look in front of the bracket here, make sure there's nothing there. And there's nothing in front of each bracket, then of course you can drop those brackets right away. Okay, so we don't need those brackets technically to add these polynomials. So I'll rewrite the first one and the second one without any brackets. Okay, now what does that mean in terms of joining them together? How do we add like terms? Well, like terms have the exact same variable with the exact same exponent. So I can identify some here. Now some people do this. They take the term and they'll write it down, then they'll write the term that is like right next to it. Now if you want to rewrite it with like terms next to it, you can do that as well. However, that step is not necessary. You can combine these without doing this step. Now for the first one I'll do this step, and the second one I won't. So gather your like terms together is a way some people do this. So I've gathered the two y5's, y to the power of 5, because they're like terms because they have the same base and same exponent, right? And if you like to gather them together, do that. Now if I do it that order, then the next one will be negative 3y squared, and like with that is plus 4y squared. Notice I started with the highest exponent first and the next highest exponent, and the last one, there's 5 terms, so this one doesn't have, let me use a different color, this one doesn't have any like term with it. It's by itself. Now you can add those like terms together. So if I add, for example, the first two, alright, now it's understood to be a 1 here, so basically you combine the coefficients. 10 minus 1, that's 9y to the power of 5. Adding these two like terms together, I get negative 3 plus 4, that's positive 1, or just y squared, and then the 9y, there's no other like term, so that carries down. Now that's as far as you can go. You cannot combine unlike terms, okay, by adding or subtracting. You can only add or subtract what we call like terms, same variable with the same exponent, okay, or the same base with the same exponent. So there's the answer to the first one. Now in the second one, I'm going to skip a couple steps. I'm not even going to drop the brackets because the brackets don't mean anything here in terms of we don't have to change anything. There's nothing in front of this one and nothing in front of that one other than 1. Right, so we don't have to worry about the brackets, have no significance here. They're just gathering two polynomials together. So I'm just going to add right away. I got 10p squared with negative 1p squared. They're like. They're like because they have the same base p with the same exponent 2. So they're like. So I combine them to get 10, understood to be a 1 here, so 10 minus 1, so that's 9p squared. And then I have the next one is 12p. There's no other p term, so nothing's added to that. You just rewrite it. And the last two are constants, or just numbers. Negative 9 plus 1, of course, gives you minus 8. And you can do them that quickly. Okay? So there's the answer to a couple of adding. I think the next one we'll do subtraction ones, which are a little bit more extra work. However, that's it for now. Over and out.